We love hip hop.
Let me ask you guys about this. What's your thoughts on this? Boosie is not doing VladTV anymore. He's leaving VladTV. Okay. He said, and I have this courtesy of Say Cheese. It says Boosie says he's doing his own interviews now after Vlad denies his $5,000 pay increase. And he says he think he might make more money on his own anyway. So here we go.
We couldn't come up with an agreement. He didn't want to pay me. I wanted $5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He didn't want to pay me, so I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now. I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
We love hip hop.
You playing no more?
Brucey got a DJI camera and thinks he's about to shot.
Yeah, and I guess who's he gonna interview himself? I don't know how that's gonna work. Or maybe he'll have somebody interview him. Apparently, and I saw this on a Flacco video, this is because he heard about how much 6ix9ine got paid. 6ix9ine apparently was getting paid $50,000 an appearance. And he's like, yo, okay, if you're giving the rat that much money, increase my pay $5,000. And he wouldn't do it, so he left.
I mean, I see both sides to this because I understand with Boosie, like, you know, he knows his worth. He understands how much he brings to the platform. He probably makes Vlad a lot of money. And a $5,000 increase doesn't sound too ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Vlad doesn't need Boosie, though.
Vlad doesn't need Boosie. And
Boosie needs Vlad more than vice versa.
And from a strict business perspective, like, let's say you and I agree, like, okay, like, I'm going to pay you $10,000 every time you pull up. And you pulled up 100 times.
Yeah.
And then the 101st time, you're like, yo, give me 15. It's like, bro, we've been doing 10 for this whole time. Like, you can't just change it up now. Like, we should have maybe discussed this or something. Because that's like could be a 50% increase. And that $5,000 could be the difference between Vlad. Well, I don't know. He's still gonna make money on it, honestly. But
he might, like, if
that pure profit though could help.
Yeah, because like I heard that 6ix9ine was getting 50,000, right? What I heard Boosie was getting paid was like 30 to 40,000. So I guess wants to get closer to what 6ix9ine is getting paid.
I think this is an L for Boosie still.
I agree, man.
Why though? Do you feel like he burned a bridge?
Not that he burnt a bridge. I feel that like he'll make more money doing videos with Vlad than trying to depend on the algorithm by himself, fam, and his own production. Like Vlad has like 6K camera, bro.
I feel like, I don't know, niggas are just too quick to say, all right, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Because like, why not just do both? I'm going to keep doing the Vlad interviews, but since you play with me, I'm going to do my own thing as well, you know? And then if you decide not to book me anymore, then okay, that's your decision, you know? But
I feel like it was more of an ego thing where it's like,
exactly,
because like you were cool with the money until you found out how much 6ix9ine was making. So now you're comparing yourself and you feel like, you know, you're entitled to more. And he might have an argument there because he's contributed to the channel more than 6ix9ine over the years.
Yes.
Had some iconic moments. But the fact that like if I asked for a raise and the man said no, I would have been like, okay, we'll just do our regular price then. But at least you tried. But like to completely burn that bridge, like I'm never going on Vlad again. We don't talk anymore. It's like, that's not wise.
Maybe the burning the bridge is a little bit too hasty, but maybe a conversation needs to be had. Like, what do you mean no? Like, fam, like I've been doing this for a certain amount of years and I have brought a lot of value to your network. I'm a regular.
Well, every time I sit down with 6ix9ine, it goes super ultra mega viral.
Yeah, but you just started sitting down with him. You've been sitting down with me for the last at least 7 years.
Yeah.
Even in the beginning, I was there one of your first interviews.
And I feel like that's more of an argument for Vlad because like, yeah, I have 7 years of data where I could pull from. And with that data, this is what makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, let's not act like Boosie's more popular than 6ix9ine. Like 6ix9ine has a higher like price point right now. Like when Vlad got him, one of them was right after he came back from jail, right before he went to jail.
I think it was right before he went to jail.
Right before, and the other one was like his first pod in a minute. So like they were impactful interviews. With Boosie, it's kind of like a better Lord Jamar in a sense where it's like a recurring character that's gonna keep it real.
Yeah, and he's not guaranteed 100,000 views per clip off of Boosie anymore.
No.
So it's hard for him to say, okay, well, I'll just give you 5 racks more. I think that they can resolve this behind the scenes. I don't think this is the last of what we'll see of Boosie on VladTV.
I agree.
Because Vlad and Boosie, they're more than just like working relationship. Like he's like, yo, that's my friend. I go to his house. He comes to my house.
But Jamar and him are friends. Godfrey and him are friends. Like, I feel like once someone gives you a couple $100,000 to talk,
that's my friend.
You're going to hang out with them after. You're going to ball up after. You might, check some shotties with them after. You might grab a drink after. So like, or talk to them on the phone here and there. So like, I feel like it's interesting that this is like a reoccurring thing with Vlad. And I'm starting to wonder, like, is Vlad the problem or is it these guests? Is Vlad always the problem? Or is it like people can't stay in their lane, so to speak?
All creators are the same. You know what I mean? We're egotistical as fuck. Like, we think our one interview is the reason why your channel exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you wasn't making no money before you sat with us. And once we leave, you ain't gonna make no money. Like, that's how 99% of artists think, most creators, like, that's why Joe Budden left podcast and worked out for him. But there's enough niggas that make the decision to leave.
Are you talking about Rory and Mal?
No, but I mean, Joe Budden when he left Complex.
Oh, yeah. When he left Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It worked out for him, but...
Yeah, it's messed up because, like, I think the problem is the reveal. Is when Vlad, I don't know who revealed it, if it was Vlad himself or one of his guests, revealed that there was a payment system. And then Vlad wasn't like, oh shit, I didn't mean for that to get out. He kind of leaned in and was like, yeah, I pay people and da-da-da-da. Once that started becoming prevalent, not just with Vlad, like once it got out of the VladTV zone and it started spreading, I think that's the problem.
Now, everybody wants to get paid for interviews.
Yeah. It's not that people shouldn't, but like once it became something that everybody publicly knows is happening, then it's like mans are making a living off of this shit. And then now they have like an expectation with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Boosie doesn't only just do Vlad. He goes to other places now and gets paid for interviews. However, that's off the strength of Vlad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a give and take. But if this wasn't a publicly known thing, niggas wouldn't be having these conversations, fam. They'd talk about it all behind the scenes. They wouldn't get messy, everything crisp. But now everybody knows that everybody's getting paid.
That's why in the workplace, they don't want people to discuss their salaries.
Exactly.
Because even where I work, like when I got hired, it was at a certain price point. Then they kind of realized that they're like paying random too much. So like, ours is so blessed, but the new crop of people that are getting that. So corporates always like, oh yeah, don't tell them what you're getting paid, blah, blah, blah. Because like, it's going to fuck up the mindset of the people working where it's like,
yes,
we're doing the same shit and you're getting that and I'm getting this.
Fucking up the market.
You know what I mean?
That's literally fucking up the market, bro. Because like, once that started happening, Dr. Umar, everybody, they're like, well, I need 30,000. And then next man's like, oh, this guy's getting 30,000. Well, I need 30,000. Like, oh, you guys are paying the rat 50,000. I need 50,000. Like, we should not even know this shit, fam. The information age has way too much info, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I think Umar got like 10. Because the way how Joe was saying, like, oh, what he paid Umar versus what he made, I'm like, nah, Joe's way too happy, bro.
But the fact that conversation's even happening on camera, this is not some behind the scenes or you had to go check out a Spaces to hear that. No, I heard it just like you did on the Joe Budden podcast. Why are these niggas discussing the bags, fam? It's fucked up the whole game.
But artists be discussing the bags as well. Like,
that's artists.
How much for a feature? Like,
that's their advertising. We shouldn't be talking about this as content creators because it fucks up our bag.
Okay, we'll reference something local. The Steady Flopping guys. One of their guests went on other pods discussing how much he got paid.
Exactly.
How much extras that they paid and like accommodated for and all this next stuff.
Yes, that should be something that nobody knows, fam. You know what I'm saying? But because that's a culture now, and it's like, oh, you can go stunt. Yo, I got paid from these guys. It's like, fam, like, you shouldn't be doing that, fam. Not to say that man shouldn't get paid. There's certain mans who be like, yo, you want me to leave my crib? All right, pay me. Cool. But it shouldn't be a public thing. It's just my opinion.
I see what, do you want to go?
No, I agree. And like, even growing up, my parents always told me, like, don't discuss like money, politics, religion. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, it opens up a can of worms once you start to bring those numbers. However, what I appreciate about it is that it gives creators like a starting point where it's like, okay, this guy's charging 5, this guy's charging 10, so I'm gonna charge around here. It's the same with DJs where it's like, yo, how much did you pay Snoopy to DJ? And then like you figure out the rates and you kind of like are able to assess where you fall into your rate, or just have your rate and just stick by it.
Because even like I post brand deals and stuff, I don't post exactly how much I made, but like I post just so people could kind of get an understanding of the landscape. If people DM me, I kind of give them more insights. But like, I feel like if you don't discuss it, that's how people get taken advantage of. Like, okay, don't clip this, you know, but I've done deals with Scotty Bonds. But them niggas have gotten a little too comfortable, like, within the culture in the sense of, like, shout out Faith with the jokes. Okay, the first few videos I did with Scotty Bonds are paying, mans.
I feel like we're on a tightrope right here, but keep going.
But now they're on some shit where it's like, oh, like, just pull up for the free. Like we're just going to collab together. Like, you know, and I did one of those for them, like, just on some good look shit. But then, like, they try to keep doing it. Like, now that I've been going viral with my new concept, they're like, oh, let's do a video like that. I'm like, so run me my bread. Oh, I have to discuss it with corporate, da-da-da. So I'm like, a lot of these Toronto creators are pulling up over there.
Just freaky.
That's what it seems like, you know? Or like they're getting the one-time payment and now they're like recurring characters. Of it's like, you need to... You need to ensure that you guys are setting the value properly, because I don't want creators getting taken advantage of out here. You know?
And I'm not saying that these guys are doing that, but what's common is I'm going to give you the look.
Exactly.
That look, bro, like, fam, like I could create my own look with like your 100,000 freaking followers.
You're giving them a look, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gave them a look.
Yeah, if I want to look, I'll just freaking go live in front of my followers.
Exactly.
Plus, like, I feel like Scotty Bonds is in like a good position, like where like everyone just knows who they are and like they don't really need like more marketing.
Exactly.
Like if you know, they're everywhere now.
You always need more marketing, bro. Pepsi and Coke are still marketing.
That's
shit.
true.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I feel like they do that to like offset their expenses. So at the end of the year when they do their taxes, like, we spent $500 million on marketing. So like you could take it away.
That's part of it. But part of it also, brand recognition has to always stay in your mind to be on top.
And I feel like it's just a Canadian thing where we feel like, oh, the creators shouldn't get no bags for showcasing, like, literally promoting your fucking product and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a thing of like, you guys are all on the come up, so we're giving you a look. But it's like, not everybody's just on the come up anymore. Like, a lot of Canadian creators have established themselves a good audience that they're able to make some bread from, and like maybe not be the richest, but you know, self-sufficient, you know, respect it.
I just feel like the social media virality here doesn't hit as much as it hits in the States. So it's like they'll be aware, like, okay, I can pay you like $400 for this thing. It might even go viral, but am I gonna see money from that? Maybe not. Maybe not.
And that's like a very simple mindset. You know what I mean? Where like you're not investing in the, like Friday said, brand recognition or like long term. Where it's like, oh, every time I see this one creator, they have this one drink. So like, let me go try it. You know? There's this one. There's like this, I guess like this DJ company in France. I'm not gonna say what it is, but like they gave me a brand deal. It was like $1,500 to do like 2 videos or whatever. And I'm thinking like, when I holler at these Canadian companies, oh, we don't have the budget to pay you, or we'll just give you some products. I'm like, what is it with like these Canadian businesses where like you're so stringent, like, you're stringent on the budget, dog.
It's not even a cheap, fam. Like, just to give them a little defense, even though like I'm one of those people who want to get the bag too from them, right? But I guess some of their mindset is like, we're not even making anything yet. We're still on the come up too. Can we get it? Like, I don't know if I'm going to make my money back if I give you $1,500.
Yeah, but then what they'll do is they'll put out either some bad content that no one sees and now it's embarrassing, or they overpay for some content that they could have got better, but they ended up like going all the way, like, you know?
You got to spend money to make money in the end of the day.
You know what I mean?
And like to have proper brand recognition, like we were just saying, like it takes longevity. So like you might need to stick with a creator for like at least a year for people to start recognizing your brand simultaneously with that creator. So as they grow, your brand will grow too.
And the thing is like, okay, let's say they're not paying you. You do a video for them and it goes viral. You know what I mean? Like, okay, but all of a sudden they're not going to give you a percentage of the company. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I did this brand new with Electrolyte. Like they paid me and shit. They paid me blessed. You know what I mean? But yo, that video got like 5 million views and shit. I'm like, yo, low key, like what they paid me was blessed, but I wasn't expecting this video.
You're moving like Boosie now. You're
so
like,
well, you know what I mean? But like,
yeah,
and like they didn't spin back or anything, which was kind of crazy to me as well. But I'm just like, I don't know.
Hey, they're on to the next. But they took that money that they made from you, and then we go spend it on a bigger creator now.
Exactly.
And I want to add on to Natural's point about like, and even your point about brand recognition. So with House of Lancaster, like I do the Instagram, and like I found out that like there was this one customer. This man had spent like 15 racks on one of these shorties.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Over time. So the girl's like, how'd you hear about this place? She's like, oh, the social media page. So like, as much as, you know, we're getting paid, me and the other person that's working on it, we're getting paid every week. You don't see a direct like return, but like one person seeing that and spending that this much year to date makes it way worth it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Scotty Bonds, they get that one video, one person becomes like a lifelong, like everyday Scotty Bonds customer.
Or they might go to them for their catering and get their whole office food all the time. You just never know who the customer may be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute to Boosie, right? Like I said, we'll probably see them together again. You know what I mean?
We
Thanks
love
for
hip-hop.
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip-hop.